It was super awkward, but I also didn't really give a shit, to be honest. It was somebody that I'd never met. Like you said, we'd gotten a lot of comparisons.
Not every time, but a lot of times our band was mentioned, that band was mentioned. It was really irritating for us to.
Yeah, we truly didn't know them. We were listening to very different things, and we didn't know the White Stripes until we started to get compared to them. It was like kind of maddening to hear it all the time whenever we would talk to a journalist, because that was kind of the first thing that they would want to ask about.
Yeah, aside from the fact that there's rock and roll, there's a blues influence, as there is with, most rock and roll bands. There's a two-piece, but, the reason why we were a two-piece is from we were listening to the same bands, you know what I mean? He was listening to this group, Flat Duo Jets. We were listening to T-Model Ford and this band, the John Spencer Blues Explosion. Just kind of all came from the same thing. And also at that time, it was like there's a lot of bands that were a little bit unorthodox. The thing that was annoying to me is at one point in an interview in Rolling Stone, Jack said like he has more in common with Jay-Z than he does with us. That could never be a true statement. So
yeah,
we're both from Rust Belt, forgotten towns in the Midwest, and we're from the same exact music scene. And so that statement to me made it seem like this dude's, definitely doesn't like being lumped in with us. Now, the thing is that we've done a concerted effort to, like, we might say some shit about L.A. Reid because it's fucking funny. We might say some shit about Insane Clown Posse because it's like low-hanging fruit and we're dumbasses. But when it comes to other bands, like we don't really have beefs with other bands. We're trying to be friends with other bands. So when it comes to this Jack stuff, it was just annoying because we wanted to be buddies. You know what I mean? And I am buddies with Jack. That's water under the bridge. We had our little moment where it got heated and we ended up having this like 2-hour phone call where I basically spoke my piece and he spoke his piece and we understood we were on the same page. And I've since then, I've been to Jack's house. I've watched baseball games with him. He's a musician and he's eccentric. He's competitive. It's all good.